Hello everyone. Today we shall move on to the fifth chapter, that is with the activity based costing, which we call it as a ABC costing. Okay. Here we are going to learn how costing is going to be analyzed on the basis of the activity. Okay. So the introduction is, it is a costing system which focuses on activities performed to produce a product. So costing system which is applied on the activity which is going to be performed to produce a product. Okay. Here as we go through with the different types of a product which is not similar to each other. When we say whether it is a quality wise, whether it is a quantity wise, it differs with the activity what it is going to perform. If I say with the quantity wise, one product is not with the similar the other one. So differ with the quantity or differ with the form of a quality, the consumption capacity of that product is different to each other. So depending on that activity, how costing is to be analyzed. Okay. Meaning of this, ABC cost is cost attribution to cost units on the basis of benefits received from indirect activities. As we come across with the direct and indirect costing, so under the indirect activity, what we go through with the ordering cost, setup cost, assuming quality wise. So these are all with a form of things which will be in a form of attributes which will be assigned on the activities to give a certain, to produce a certain product. Okay. In other words, the collection of financial and operational performance performed tracing the significant activities of firm to product cost. Here what it says, to particular to that product, whatever the collection of a financial operation which is going to be performed on tracing of the significant activity. As I said, depending on the product form, whatever the activity which is included for this particular product, whether it can be A product, B product or C product. So depending upon the activities of that product, the financial performance which is going to operate, that is known as with the activity based costing. To give you one simple example on ABC, why ABC has been taken up, what is the like traditional form, what they have used is, they used to say like whatever the total cost which is going to take to produce a product divided by number of products. Okay, whether it is a product, whether it is a B product, doesn't matter, but it is a equally divided to all the products, where we are not going to understand what a product has consumed, how many quantity, quality of raw materials, okay, etc., how many mens are being used to perform that particular product. So in the B product, again it can be a higher one where the quality is differing, a superior quality, we can say even the quantity is a higher one, even the manpower what we have used is more. But as we take the total cost divided by with the number of the product produced, we'll get an equivalent amount of cost for each other. So that is the drawback under the traditional costing. To give you one simple example, I can say that there are 3 person. Okay, there are 3 person who are with their friends. They want to go for a some tea party. Okay, where first person, A person, want to take a tea of ₹10, where a B person want to have a lemon juice which is of ₹20, where the C person want to take some apple juice, so which is of ₹30. Okay, altogether how much it is? It is ₹60, which has been a total cost for the consumption of the 3 different product. So this amount will be paid by only one person, whether either it can be A, either it can be B or C. If A pays ₹60, what is the additional cost which he is going to give? He has consumed only a tea which is worth of ₹10. So remaining ₹50 is paying the higher amount which he has not consumed. Okay, and the B, he has taken 20 and he is going to pay the additional of another ₹40. Okay, so here consumption is only with the 20. And here he has drank only with the 30 rupees of cost, remaining another 30 rupees is going to pay an additional. If they decide like whatever the total amount is there, we'll divide it by 3. Okay, the 3 persons divided by 3, so every person have to pay 20 rupees, right? Now if this is the case, each product is of 20, this person has to pay 20, this person has to pay 20, this person has to pay 20. Now a product is going to pay an addition of 10 rupees because he has consumed only 10. Now he is paying an equivalent amount because it is a 20. He has drank 20 and he is going to give 20. Doesn't matter this. When with a C he has taken with the 30 rupees, but he is going to pay 20, where he is getting some, the additional of 10 rupees of profit, where he is going to gain if it is divided by 3. So this is the case what happened in the traditional form. So whatever the total cost is, that total cost divided by number of product produced is equivalent of the cost of a single unit, so which is not the actual cost which it is going to consume. So A product, B product, C product, it is not the proper analysis of the product cost, correct? So here, to come across with this drawback, ABC costing has been introduced, which is a activity. Depending on that type of activity, what is the cost which is taken up to produce that product? Okay, so the simple meaning of that is the collection of financial and operational performance information tracing the significant activity of the firm to a product. Okay, so relating to the product cost, the significant activity what they have taken up, it can be a machine, material, etc. Okay, under this one we come across with the two things which you need to understand. What is your cost drive, what is your cost pull? Okay, meaning of cost drive is it is any factor which causes a change in the cost of an activity. For example, number of machine setup cost. Here cost driver is nothing but a factor which make a change of the cost of that that machine. Okay, for that activity. For example, you are going to produce 100 product. Now to make 100 product, you need the machine, material, everything. Okay, the next day again you need you want to increase your product with the 200. Again, whatever the fixed cost are there, that is with the machine and with the men, that you are not going to change. That will be a machine will be fixed. Okay, the next is you are getting an additional cost for the raw material purchases. Okay, so that will be an additional thing which you need to take. Okay, so that is nothing but the cost drive, a factor which causes a change in the cost of an activity. Clear? So number of machines, setup cost is one of the example which I have given. Cost pool, the point of focus for the cost relating to a particular activity in non-activity based costing system. In other words, it is total cost assigned to an activity. It is the sum of all the cost element assigned to an activity, that is with a machine setup. As I said, what makes the difference between an cost drive and cost pool? Cost pool says any one of the activity which is going to have a total cost firm. Okay, here machine setup is the one single pool, where in that pool you have a number of machines. It can be a 10 machine, it can be a 20 machine, which we call it as a cost drive. Okay, that one thing is known as with a single pool. That one pool is known as with a cost pool, whereas the number of items which are associated with the machine is with the number of setups. Okay, that is with a cost drive. Clear? Within that one pool, how many things are there, that you have to analyze, which will be called as a cost drive, that cost pool. For example, if I take you in a library, there are number of books, okay, that has been categorized into different category, whether it is a like a BCom courses book, BCA books, etc. So in one pool, how many books are there? That is with the number of books, issues and the receipts, whatever are there, that is known as with a one pool. Okay, purchase is again the another pool. Under purchases, number of purchases what we have done, that is known as a cost drive. Yeah, Under the purchase only, purchase is nothing but a cost pool. Number of purchases is nothing but, or number of orders is known as with a cost drive. Clear? Okay, cost drive are also an activity that you do that cost you money to make your product. Cost pool are your cost drives divided into groups of related cost. Understand? I made it simple to understand with the cost pool and with the cost drive. All activity that you do that cost you money to make your product, cost pool or your cost drive divides into a group of related cost. To give you one example for this, I'll go with the machine itself, cost pool and with the cost drive. Here machine setup, the total machine setup is total cost which the company has taken to set up a machine is with a 4 lakh. How many number of setups, how many machines have been set up? That is with a 500 of machines which have been set up. To set that machine, total what is for single machine, how much is the cost? This is the cost. Understood? 4 lakh divided by 500 of machine setup, it is of per cost. Per setup cost is 800 rupees. Understood? This is the cost pool. This is the drive. Now, distinction between traditional absorption costing and ABC. What makes the difference between these two? As I said, it is relating to a cost. Overheads are first related to a departmental cost centers, which we call it as a product and service cost centers. There is no lot of departments. They are only with the 2 departments or the less departments where they are going to have a differentiation of the overheads. Okay, that is production and service cost centers. Under activity based costing, overheads are the first related to a activities or a grouped into a cost pool. Here it is firstly one activity is being considered with a one cost pool, whereas with this one it is only divided into production department and with the service department cost. Overhead rates can be used to ascertain cost of a products only. Understand? Overhead rates can be used to ascertain cost of a product only. As I said, total cost is divided by number of product produced equals to whatever, whether it is a consumption of cost is less or higher, that doesn't matter under the traditional costing, whereas this one activity cost drivers rates can be used to ascertain cost of a product and also cost of the other cost objects such as customer segment, distribution channels, etc. As I said, depending on one type of an activity, for one machine, as I've taken with the machine setup, with one machine, how much is the rate? Okay, if I want to prepare a simple product, I need very lesser machine cost, whereas if I want to make a superior product where I need with a good machine, of course the rate of that machine will be higher. So this is how I'll see to that what activity what is my cost, that is known as with the active cost drive rates can be used to ascertain cost of the product. Clear? Here I made with a one chart which you can understand what is traditional and with the activity based allocation. Under a traditional allocation method, what they have done is, what is the total cost which has taken to produce a product? Directly whatever the cost is there, give that cost to a product. That's it. That's the only calculation what they have done. This is applicable only if it is with a small scale business. Okay, because they will be having a lesser type of a product, the differentiation of the product will not be higher. If it is a higher case, then you have to go for this method, activity based allocation method. As I said, depending on the activity, they're going to allocate the cost. So total what will be the cost? Again they are going to differentiate with the activities, again they are going to differentiate with the product. Okay, so cost, activities and with the product. Understand? Objectives of costing. Objectives of costing is to nothing but to improve product costing. As I said, to know exact value of the product, they are going to use ABC method. To identify non-value adding activities, for the unnecessary activity which has been allocated, as I have taken with the example of 3%, the third person has taken with a 30 rupees of cost, but he is going to pay only 20. So additional is with a 10 variation, and so unnecessary addition of the cost is being taken up for that product. That is with the unnecessary non-value adding activities. To provide required information for decision making, of course, whatever the cost is there, that will be taken up to make a proper decision of that related product. To reduce the non-essential use of resources, to calculate the full cost of a product for financial reporting purpose. Of course, costing is used for the end of the financial reporting purpose. Okay, in the next class we'll start up with some of the problems so that you'll understand what is with the ABC method. Thank you.